On May 13th, I released this video and I talked about NIO with the possibility of 7,000 insurance registrations in a single week. And at that time, I actually said, I don't think we're quite ready for that. But wow, NIO sure came close. And this was easily a new record on the weeklies for NIO, 6,700 for the week of May 27th through June 2nd. Congratulations to NIO. This was in line with and helped NIO usher in a new monthly record with over 20,000 delivers. I think it was 20,544 for the month of May. Here's what gets really fun and kind of interesting is we could see a 7,000 or better number in June. And that is earlier than I was kind of expecting. I was hoping NIO would surprise us like this. And we're going to track it. I think maybe a good indicator is going to be next week, because next week we'll get the first full week in June on the insurance side of things. Typically, the beginning of the months, NIO has lower numbers, and then they continue to improve through the month. That's why in late April, this last full week of April, this 5,000 number kind of stood out to me. We hadn't seen a 5,000 number in the entire year of 2024 until that. And then a decent start to May, followed by these two relatively strong weeks for NIO compared to what they've done in the past and what we've seen from them, made me say, okay, we've got a shot right here. I said, May delivery record, maybe. And then this week, I was kind of like, okay, yeah, we've really got a shot at a monthly record. We did see that come in. Of course, this 6,700 number, the best number previous to this or compared to this 6,700, to give you a little context, was 5,700. That was the previous record by NIO in a single week. So a big jump there. And I do think there are a number of factors and different things kind of contributing and helping this happen. But I think one is the sales fellows, the personnel. And NIO and William Lee actually talked about that this was kind of a mistake on his part. That he thought if they wanted to get to the 30,000 monthly delivery numbers last year in 2023, they should have hired more people sooner to help make that happen. Well, they hired the people, but it was in the fall of 2023. And at that time on that call, he said, we're probably 6 months away from them really impacting sales. So we've got to give them time. Well, folks, we're in that time frame now, 6 months and beyond. So let's see if NIO can continue with these numbers even beyond June. Although I will continue to track the data every week. And again, coming back to this is in fact the 80th video that I've done on these weeklies. So for over 2 years, we've been tracking them here on the channel and talking about them. And this is why, from an indicator standpoint, I think we're able to see things a little earlier, perhaps, than maybe a lot of other folks who haven't been so mired and disciplined in tracking this over the last couple of years. I don't know. I want to hear from you. Are you surprised? How surprised are you? 6,700 from the previous record of 5,700. That's no joke. That's a really nice move up on the weeklies. So let's see if NIO, and what I'll be looking for, this is the week I'll be looking to compare to from May. From next week, when we get our data, it'll be the first full week in June. And I'm hoping we see this kind of number or better. I'll be really happy if we could see a 5,000 number, and that would definitely set things up for another potential monthly delivery record. I love that we can see some of this stuff a little early. About the stock price, yeah, it's anybody's guess. I still have concerns that shorts are in control and may remain in control even through the earnings. That's June 6th, later this week. Hopefully we'll have time to come back and do a video before that, because there is one really important indicator, and I actually have been digging and haven't found what I'm looking for. We'll get a little bit of a sense, some things revealed in the June 6th, the first quarter earnings, but it's still probably not going to tell the story that I'm wanting, because I'm really looking at that second quarter, the one that we're in right now, to see if, how realistic, how viable profitability is, and then if it can be maintained. This is an indicator that could be the single most important influencing factor for NIO moving forward. And that's why I'm trying to dig in and find it. I may come back and ask for help on this if I can't find what I'm looking for. But in the meantime, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. See you all again very soon.